Hello? Oh man, I. All right, never mind. I should spin it before the. Anyway, let's make a painting. Gonna put water and some water on the back. Of course, that will prevent it from wrinkles. Not wrinkles, but you know the paper is not gonna moving around that much because it's making a vacuum when you first put the water on the back of it. Let's do this. I have a lot of magenta. My tube was letting me take way too much from the magenta, so I will take that as a sign to make more magenta, and also it's going to help me not let it dry that much. So we're going to use magenta, as you can see, everywhere, for the sky, for the ground. We got to use that color and work with what we have. Also, I'm going to blend everything with a multiple brush. I'm sorry. Man, I hope all this pollen down here is just killer. Try to make everything softer. Try to make it more like welcoming instead of like more harsh like the ground. So there it is. Very, very warm. Try to make connection with the ground. I like this kind of light spot in the middle. That's fine. I'm pretty happy with the sky. And we will see what we're going to do with the ground. Now for the ground, I was just gonna do this. Excuse me, probably it's annoying hear me doing all that all the time, but what can you do? Let's see. I like this. Maybe I should build up a mountains. Lately I'm doing a lot of mountains, so I don't know why. There we go. That's a big boy right there. Another one is going down. It's coming close to us. Then we have another edge here. Not so intense like the other one, but still. And then we have this one, our most dangerous mountain in this mountain chain. And of course from here is going to another one. And of course you can make the complexity of this can be unlimited pretty much. We have this one, a big one here, going down. And from down here it's going to be just some kind of valley. I'm going to blend stuff here. Here I think it will be a good idea if I make a lake. So basically just take bluey and just blend it like so. And as closer you get to there we go. Here I'm going to use the blue as an opportunity to show up this edge a little bit better. I will mix it with black, and that's going to give me that contrasty color in order to show up that edge of the front mountains a little bit better. And then a little bit more water. There we go. Oh, there it is. There is the color we're looking for. Very, very dark blue. Maybe I should be using only the straight up the blue, the dark blue that I have. But, you know, why not making it for some time? It's just more easy when you get everything already pre-mixed and you can just use it. I think it's a human nature getting lazy. So it is what it is. There is our lake. Here, of course, we're gonna blend it, make it disappear. I'm gonna take the clean brush, my flat brush, remove some of the paint here, and here, and here. By doing so, I will not remove, well, I'm removing paint basically, but I will try to make the reflection of our tallest mountain. Which was the most dangerous one? I guess people will try to climb that one at some point. There we go. We have it here. Maybe I shouldn't remove some of it. So we will try to fix that a little bit. There you go. It's a good idea to be aware about the reflection, all that stuff. Let me see if I can fix that. Yeah, I think that's better, a little bit better. I will put a little bit of more. Good. And try to blend it. Awesome. Okay, let's go back to the water. Fine. Now, of course, the sky is fine, the lake is fine. The problem with the lake is the only bluey-ish thing. So I can take a little bit of bluey and put it here and there. Nothing too much around the mountains. Of course, it's going to be very transparent, very loose, very friendly. This is calm down the whole situation. Clean the brush, multiple brush. Help that blue spread around. Not too much, it's like you don't want to destroy everything you just created. Make these clouds a little bit more visible. There we go. Clean the brush again. Couple more clouds here. And a couple more clouds here. It's just fun, it's relaxing, creating this stuff. Look at that, absolutely great. Enjoyment while making it. The edges of the mountains. Mark the edges where they're gonna be extremely simple. And now using dry brush just to drag the dry brush. Now with this one you want to be extremely gentle. You don't want to like push it. You just want to like drag the brush so you can have a nice edges here and here and here, of course. Now for the purpose of just to put more variety, and because this one is so empty here, I'm gonna put gold green. One big spot of gold green. That's also is gonna give us a couple of things. First, is gonna break down the because the blue and red is kind of in a contrast and they blend in a purple, so it's got some kind of chemistry between them. But gold green is nothing to do with any of them. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the gold green and start making some kind of grass on the foreground. There we go. And of course we're gonna take some black and we're gonna add that tall grass we're talking about. Here it is. One thing I was thinking, I want to emphasize a little bit more on the reflection here, and I want to make the other one too. I think it's going to be a good addition. Here we go. Now for the last thing, I'm going to take my palette knife and break down the whole thing in the water so we can have a nice little waves going around. Should we put a little bit more gold green? Now I'm starting exaggerating. Now I'm starting like, you gotta know when to stop, man. I will put a little bit gold green. Why not? I will just go for it. We can make it friends with the mountains. Yeah, you can keep adding stuff. Forget about it. We gotta draw the line. There we go. A watercolor, abstract, landscape.